Taco Tuesdays every Tuesday, conveniently enough and appropriately named. On that day, you can go to Taqueria San Luis and get tacos for $1.25. But you may not realize this, but they're open the other 6 days of the week as well. So stop by there and enjoy authentic, delicious tortas, burritos, and the best nachos anywhere. I said east of Raleigh yesterday. You know what? To heck with it. The best nachos in the state. Taqueria San Luis, 1706 Highway 70, just outside of New Bern. I know a lot of you are going on those beach trips, so great place to stop and fill your gullet. Oh, I'm so hungry right now thinking about nachos. I do love a good nacho, Sam. I really do.
I would love some nachos right now. I had half of a protein bar for lunch today.
Oh, dieting. Stop.
And I love how they say, like, oh, it's a peanut butter chocolate dipped protein bar, and you bite into it, it's like, that's not peanut butter.
There's not chocolate and there's not peanut butter.
No,
What is this?
There is some brown coating, and there is something that resembles the shade of peanut butter on the inside, but none of it tastes like that.
There is a darker brown outer coating and an inner, a lighter brown inside.
Right. Somehow chocolate and peanut butter combined for 24 grams of protein. Good job.
But that's all you need, man. That's all you need. Forget about that satisfying cheese, steak.
Yeah, that's what my girlfriend
avocados. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I went to the doctor sometime this week. I'm trying to remember what day I went. Was it yesterday? They told me, gotta lose weight.
Yeah.
You know.
You look good, man. You are a picture of health.
No. I'm the picture of gravy. So, Taqueria San Luis usually produces our headlines, but today is slow. Now, listen, we're not, first off, Sam and I aren't going to talk Papa John's guy. The guy was an idiot, and I don't know what we can add to the Papa John's pizza discussion. I mean, that's not already been said.
The pizza sucks anyway, so
it does.
Go somewhere else.
Why were you buying it anyway? Because you get the little green pepper? It's not worth it.
The green pepper, I mean, the garlic sauce is decent, but
the garlic sauce is decent.
But that's it.
But other places have that too if you just ask. So, I'm with you. Who cares?
Yeah.
Move on.
Papa.
Haven't they already fired him anyway? Whatever. So searching through some other things, I saw that. And we're going to have Michael Norwood join us in just a little bit, but I don't think this surprises anybody that LeBron James' agent basically in an interview admitted that, hey, a champion, when he moved to Miami, it was all about championships. When he went back to Cleveland, it was all about fulfilling a promise. This was about him. This
just about what he wants to do, I think was the quote. Yeah.
Yes. Which is kind of, that's what I love about it. So they take that and they go, championships were not on LeBron James's mind when he made this decision, which is funny because, yes, it wasn't the first thing on his mind, but you can't tell me he's not somewhat thinking about it, right? So I'm not saying I agree with what you're saying. Right now, championships not his big thing, but it's not like he's not thinking, I'd like to get one more at least before I hang up the Snickers.
No, look, LeBron James, he's going to continue to play basketball, but the thing about LeBron is how many times have we said when we look at him in the finals or whatever it is, LeBron doesn't have to go out there and try very hard to put up 30 points, 7 boards, 8 assists, right? He could do that really without breaking a sweat. So what LeBron James has now decided to do is do that. LeBron James's numbers aren't going to go down, at least not yet. He hasn't hit that point in his career where you're going to see him start to regress a little bit. LeBron James is now focused on becoming a producer, actor, billionaire combo. There is a picture circulating around the internet right now, taken in Los Angeles last night with LeBron James, Al Pacino, and Leonardo DiCaprio out to dinner. That's who LeBron James was having dinner with last night. Not Kyle Kuzma, not Lonzo Ball, not Magic Johnson. DiCaprio and Pacino. That tells you
Space
where
Jam
the
2
eyes.
is going to be awesome.
Where was the trailer for that, by the way? We were supposed to have seen the trailer for Space Jam 2 like 6 months ago. Is that even a thing anymore?
So Jordan had Wayne Knight Newman and Bill Murray. And so LeBron's like, I'm getting Pacino and DiCaprio.
DiCaprio, is he going to be Bill Murray's character?
Yeah, I think so, right? And Pacino would be Newman's character, right? The agent.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope they don't follow the same exact storyline. To just for entertainment. So maybe we both agree. I think, what was this guy's name? Was it Sean Bradley? Was he the tall, white Philadelphia 76er that became a Monstar? Was that his name, Sean Bradley?
Yeah.
So who is that guy in Space Jam 2? Who's the guy who is not really ever going to be a blip on the radar, but it
somehow gets a gig.
Creates a little bit of a buzz enough to get a Space Jam 2 appearance as one of the Monstars?
I think it obviously has to be a Zeller or a Plumlee. I think there are enough Zellers and Plumlees in the world where we could see one of those guys carve out a role as the next Sean Bradley.
Oh, man. Because I was thinking Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank's a good one, yeah. Frank the Tank has a good broadcast career ahead of him. So I was watching some of the Summer League last night, and it was Grant Hill and Kristen Ledlow were the play-by-play team. And for about a half, Frank Kaminsky came and sat down with them. And he was good. He was really good. No. Yeah, he was entertaining. I enjoyed Frank the Tank.
I watch a lot of, sadly enough, Hornets basketball throughout the year, and seeing him with that crew, with the Del Curry and the Hornets TV crew, I've thought that, like, wow, that guy's going to transition really well as one of those guys that's obviously going to be in broadcasting after he plays. So, yeah.
Sean Bradley was 7'6".
He was. He was awful, man.
Was he really?
He was. I don't know what his career numbers were, but I don't remember Sean Bradley ever being.
He was NBA All-Rookie second team in '94. That was probably about the peak. He's the second overall pick.
Oh yeah. This was their answer to losing Barkley. We're gonna draft a 7'6" white guy.
He averaged 8.1 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, 2.5 blocks over his career. So the 2.5 blocks isn't bad. He was actually the NBA.
When you're 7'6",
right? Yeah, you better be good at blocking. He led the league in blocks in 1997. Sean Bradley did. It's also from Germany. Don't let the name mislead you. For some reason, Sean Bradley screams like Midwest to me.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, the phrase, he's a poor man's so-and-so. And when I think...
Who's a poor man's Sean Bradley?
I don't know. But I was thinking, instead of a poor man's Dikembe Mutombo, he was a dead man's Dikembe Mutombo. I mean, he's... Sean Bradley. I don't know. I was thinking, though, Frank Kaminsky may have too much staying power. Like, he may actually turn in a 10-year career.
Kaminsky he's such a character. You know what I mean? He has endeared himself to NBA fans as just like goofy, clowning around Frank Kaminsky. He does a lot of media. I know you don't. I don't think you really listen to it that much, but Barstool Sports does that Pardon My Take podcast, and he is on there every other week, every 3 weeks or so. He's on there all the time. He's very funny.
Well, like I said, to circle back around on this, it's interesting to see LeBron James and now the, I guess, third or fourth tier of his career. That was LeBron James the first years in Cleveland, the phenom. Then there was the big three when he went to Miami. Then it was coming home, and now it's all about life after basketball for LeBron James right now.
So just to get back to Sean Bradley. So as I'm doing some Googling, and when you Google somebody, oftentimes it's, hey, here's a Wikipedia page. Hey, here's some pictures. Hey, here's video of Sean Bradley. The top video that shows up for Sean Bradley, it's not top 10 plays of Sean Bradley's career. It's not, Sean Bradley sinks buzzer beater. It's top 10 dunks on Sean Bradley. That's the first video search option that pops up when you Google search Sean Bradley. Top 10 dunks on Sean Bradley.
Yeah, that's to me has always been it's not cartoon characters invading the real world. No, it's not that. It is to me the big plot flaw in all of Space Jam 1 is that the Monstars took Sean Bradley's power, and that somehow helped them win or be, ultimately maybe that's why Michael Jordan and a bunch of cartoon characters ended up being the Monstars in a basketball game, because Sean Bradley was the guy they decided to go with as the number 5 guy.
Man, I have stumbled upon a website that I think I could have so much fun on. I think we could have so much fun on. So this is famousbirthdays.com, because I was trying to find some Sean Bradley fun facts. There are no Sean Bradley fun facts other than the fact that his top searched YouTube video is top 10 dunks on Sean Bradley. But on famousbirthdays.com, they literally rank the most popular famous people birthdays to the least popular famous people birthdays. They have a ranking, I guess, based on how often people are searching for these particular people's birthdays.
Wow.
Sean Bradley is the 39,298th most popular searched birthday on famousbirthdays.com.
Wow. So I'm like 7,836,000th.
I don't think we made the list.
You don't think I'm just saying, if I'm on the list, it's somewhere way down there.
I don't understand this list.
Did I say million? I meant to say billion. I'm sorry.
Number 1 is Jacob Sartorius. Who is Jacob Sartorius? Oh, actually, this looks like the Yodel Kid. It might not be the Yodel Kid. He's a pop singer.
Yeah. You've lost me at that point.
He does lip sync videos of popular songs.
And he's number 1?
And he's famous. And he's 13. Bieber's number 2. Another YouTube star, Annie LeBlanc. Lauren Gray. I've never even heard of these people. What's going on with the world?
It's a YouTube world now, man.
Ariana Grande made it at number 5.
See, I've heard of her.
The first guy on the list past Justin Bieber is PewDiePie.
Who is that?
He's a YouTube star. It says
PewDiePie?
PEWDIE Pie. PIE. PewDiePie.
No. Are you curious to see who PewDiePie is now?
Yeah, now I want to know who PewDiePie is. It just says YouTube star. He's a video game streamer. Ugh. How do you get that famous?
What will TV be like in 40 years? Now that you're seeing this, will the networks be full of PewDiePies?
Man, yeah. Everything up here is YouTube star. In the top 20, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's good radio. I'm counting. 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's called
10.
Unplanned.
10 people in the top
10
20.
of the top 20
on
are
famousbirthdays.com.
YouTube stars.
Yes. YouTube stars.
Which in our language means I don't know who you are.
I mean, Drake is at 27. Drake shouldn't be at 27, right? I wouldn't think. I mean, I'm not a Drake guy, but
I mean, the Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, that
makes sense.
Makes absolute sense. In fact, I thought they would be
Selena
like
Gomez is right up there too.
Oh yeah, Selena Gomez. There you go.
Taylor Swift. Like that's what I thought it would be littered with in the top 10. But outside of those 4, it's YouTube stars.
I guess Diamond Dan is probably up there too. Dan, is there a Dan up there?
Who is
Do you
Diamond
have the list?
Dan?
It's the YouTube guy my kids love. They watch all his videos. He's one of these, and I don't remember his last name, but he did some sort of video game reviews, or these where they play the games and talk about them. And he was British, and he would always say, "Oh, Diamond, this is Dan, and we're playing. We're playing whatever game these kids are playing," and they watch it. They watch it for hours. They love it, and that's what I think. That's what network TV is going to be in a few years. It's going to be like, instead of tonight, Blue Bloods and NCIS, Cove City, it's going to be, without question, it's going to be, video game, esports.
That's it. That's where the world's going, man.
Oh, where will that leave us?
Wishing we had Sean Bradley back in our lives.
I think so. Well, that's where we need to lean on you guys. Okay? We're on the YouTube. And we'd like to at least be 4,000th on a list somewhere. So find us
ahead of Sean Bradley, who's at 39,000.
Yes, we'd like to be bigger than Sean Bradley, not taller, because we'll never be taller than Sean Bradley. But we'd like to be bigger. Now, while we may weigh more than Sean Bradley, you know what I mean.
Which is a shame that we weigh more than Sean Bradley, because he's 7'6".
He's literally 2 feet taller than I am. 2 feet. You have a Celtic story, though, before we take a break.
Oh, I did have a Celtic story. I forgot about that. Yeah, so, okay, here's a story from
Man named Brady?
masslive.com.
Okay.
I guess it's short for massachusettslive.com. That's where Boston is in Massachusetts.
So they tell me.
The headline reads, Boston Celtics Robert Williams, first-round draft selection this year, the rookie. Most people seem to be very excited about him. Think he'll be good there. Boston Celtics Robert Williams lost his wallet twice in a 2-day stretch before joining Summer League. So, on the surface, just how does that make you feel that you've got a young man who... Because me, when I go anywhere, when I'm getting out of the car, when I'm leaving the house for the day, it's a pocket check. And now I go everything in the right pocket. I don't put stuff in the left pocket unless it's like a special... Something that needs to be protected, a note or something like that. Right pocket, I go, okay, got my keys, got my phone. I reach around to my right butt cheek, got my wallet. Wallet, keys, phone. Every single time I leave the house. Got them all. How do you feel about this young man losing his wallet twice in a 2-day stretch? I mean, come on, red flags everywhere. Irresponsible, right?
I don't know, because my it's not losing the wallet. I'm notorious for two things. One, taking a card out of my wallet, like a debit card, credit card, my license, and putting it and not putting it back, and then misplacing where I put that card. So, and I don't do this often, but I think over the last 10 years, I've probably lost my car keys twice.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a weekly thing here. You know, you don't lose them, but oftentimes you and I will be leaving here in the afternoon. You're like,
misplaced.
Oh, where are my car keys?
Where are my keys? What have I done with my keys? So I guess maybe I'm sympathetic to his plight.
He said he's going to start gluing it to his phone. That's what Robert Williams said his solution is. He's going to glue his wallet to his phone.
Now I don't feel good about
Poor
it.
judgment.
Yeah, now, see, I should have just joined you at, you're right, this guy doesn't sound like Celtics material. But then you say that, and I'm like, well, that's just stupid. You're going to glue, because you can't forget your phone, right? That must be the process.
I guess that's what he's saying. Can you imagine that? Like, what a terrible idea if every time you picked up your phone, your wallet was just like flopping around on the end of it.
I would hate that.
Your cards go flying out. It's so impractical, Robert. What are you doing?
Here's what I would do. I would hire a personal assistant, and I would be like, here, this is my wallet, and this is your job to keep up with this. I don't want to keep... you keep up with this. That's what I would do.
As a Celtics fan, an even better solution that you should be suggesting to this guy is, hey, come play for Boston. Win a couple championships. You won't have to carry around a wallet because you won't have to pay for anything in this town ever again.
That's right. You help us raise another banner in this garden, I see nothing but free food the rest of your life, Mr. Williams. We need to take a break. We got more NBA talk coming up, so don't go anywhere.